The purpose of this video is to demonstrate some enhancements that have been made to the provider documentation templates located within Soarian Clinicals. So let's get started. We'll go to our clinical summary. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to utilize the inpatient discharge summary. There have been some aesthetic changes made to all the templates. I'm not going to go into details around those aesthetics just for the sake of time. You can see this is the discharge summary. The physical exam still remains there, although it looks a little different. But one of the more significant changes relates to the ability to select individual lab results to appear in your note. With this enhancement, you now have the ability to select specific results that will appear. So if I just wanted the last two occurrences of the H and H's, just click on them and OK. Now I just see that the two H and H's display in my note. If I want to see all those results as I currently do, I'm going to go back to the last 12 occurrences. I can select all on this page. When I click OK, now it will display all those results. That functionality, when you see the icon with the binoculars, is similar for cardiology results and radiology results. So for example, again, I'm going to go back 12 occurrences, and I'm just going to select one chest x-ray to appear. When I click OK, I just get the results from that one chest x-ray. Another significant change and enhancement relates to the ability to prioritize problems. The icon here is the Launch Problem Management tool. If I click on that, it'll launch my problems. So if I wanted to add a new problem, I can do that here. So let's add an MI. Okay. So now you'll see I can reprioritize them. So I'm going to say I want my MI to be number 1. Like that. Now you'll see it reprioritizes my MI as 1. And let's say I wanted to make my wound infection 3. Just click on it, and you'll see it'll reprioritize that list. When I come down and click OK, now you'll see that list is reprioritized, and I can just complete my documentation. One more change made to these templates relates to the copy. If I want to have a courtesy copy sent, before there was individual drop downs for each physician. Now you just begin to type the physician's name, select that physician. If there's more than one, I can just keep going. And when I got the number of docs and the appropriate ones, I can just hit complete and my note will be complete. There is another change that's occurring on March 6th, and that's related to our dietitians having the ability to have order writing privileges delegated to them. What you'll see is in our Orders tab, if I go out to Orders and under Nutritional Services, one of the things you'll now see, if I go to Adult Diets, Carb Diets, you'll see Diet Order Privileges delegated to Dietitian. When I select that box, it actually sends a consult to the dietitian, letting them know that you as the physician are delegating those privileges to them. Now, when I go to complete this order, you'll see I get a pop-up that says granting these privileges must be documented in the progress notes. We did add something into the provider documentation into those progress notes to make it as simple as possible to document that. So when I go to my general medical progress notes, if you delegate that authority to the dietitian, what you need to do is go into the progress notes and click the order writing privileges delegated to dietitian, and that will display in the note. There's one more change that is a pretty significant enhancement for the medical staff, and that relates to the Pennsylvania Drug Monitoring Program. We implemented a link and incorporated it into Soarian. So now when you're ordering a narcotic, as soon as I touch the orders, I'll get this prompt over here where I can view the PMP report. And once I click on that, that'll display that report here in Soarian. Once that report displays and I access it, it will automatically note to the state that I actually checked the database. So you no longer have to log in individually or use that pre-printed form. And if for some reason we need to do an audit, there are reports available to see what patients were accessed. But this is a nice enhancement that should make that workflow a little easier. That concludes our tutorial.